Stay informed with InfoLine 11, your trusted source for news and insights. Hello everyone, welcome to today's vlog on the 3 fastest ways to get a US green card. A US green card grants you permanent residency in the United States, allowing you to live and work there indefinitely. It is a highly sought after document, and there are several ways to obtain it. In this vlog, I will be discussing the 3 fastest ways to obtain a US green card and the step-by-step procedures involved in each of these methods. Method 1. Green card through marriage to a US citizen. One of the quickest ways to obtain a US green card is through marriage to a US citizen. This is also known as a spousal green card. To be eligible, you must be legally married to a US citizen and can prove that your marriage is legitimate. Step 1. File a petition. The first step in obtaining a spousal green card is to file a petition with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services (ICE). This petition is also known as Form I-130, Petition for Alien Relative. The U.S. citizen spouse must complete and submit this form along with supporting documents to prove the legitimacy of the marriage. Step 2. Application for adjustment of status. After the petition is approved, the immigrant spouse must file an application for adjustment of status, Form I-485. This is the application for the actual green card. The immigrant spouse will also have to attend an interview with the ICE. Step 3. Conditional green card. If the marriage is less than 2 years old at the time the green card is granted, the immigrant spouse will receive a conditional green card. Within 90 days of the 2-year anniversary of receiving the conditional green card, the couple must file Form I-751, Petition to remove conditions on residence. If the petition is approved, the conditions will be removed, and the immigrant spouse will receive a permanent green card. Method 2. Green card through employment. Another fast way to obtain a US green card is through employment. There are several categories of employment-based green cards, and the process can vary depending on the category. Step 1. Employment offer. The first step is to have an employment offer from a US employer who is willing to sponsor your green card. Step 2. PERM labor certification. In most employment-based green card categories, the US employer must first obtain a PERM labor certification from the Department of Labor. This involves advertising the job and demonstrating that there are no qualified US workers available for the position. Step 3. Immigrant petition. After obtaining the PERM labor certification, the employer must file an immigrant petition, Form I-140, with the ICE. Step 4. Application for adjustment of status. Once the immigrant petition is approved, the foreign worker can file an application for adjustment of status, Form I-485, to obtain a green card. Method 3. Green card through the diversity visa lottery. The diversity visa lottery is another way to obtain a US green card. This program is also known as the Green Card Lottery and is available to individuals from countries with low rates of immigration to the United States. Step 1. Check eligibility. The first step is to check if you are eligible to participate in the diversity visa lottery. The eligibility requirements include being from an eligible country and having at least a high school education or 2 years of work experience in a qualifying occupation. Step 2. Submit an entry. The next step is to submit an entry during the annual registration period. Entries are submitted online, and the registration period usually opens in October and closes in November. Step 3. Selection and notification. After the registration period closes, entries are selected at random. If your entry is selected, you will receive a notification with instructions on how to proceed. Step 4. Visa application. If your entry is selected, you must apply for a diversity visa, DV, by submitting an online visa application form and attending a visa interview at a US embassy or consulate. Step 5. Medical examination and background check. Before the visa interview, you will need to undergo a medical examination and provide any required documentation to prove your eligibility. You will also need to undergo a background check. Step 6. Visa issuance. If your visa application is approved, you will be issued a diversity visa, which allows you to enter the United States as a permanent resident. Conclusion. In conclusion, there are several ways to obtain a US green card, but these three methods are some of the fastest. The spousal green card, employment-based green card, and diversity visa lottery all have different eligibility requirements and application procedures. It is important to carefully review the requirements and seek professional advice before starting the application process. Good luck to all those pursuing a US green card. Please share and subscribe Infoline 11 channel.